Okay, so this is my second attempt to making this prod staging to prod DB migration script on Supabase. So basically here the objective is that there will be two projects inside the Supabase. One will be called as staging and another one will be called as production. Okay, the development will happen on the staging branch and we will develop a CICD pipeline which on running in Github Actions will sync the DB structure schema from the staging DB to the production DB. Okay, let's create a new project. Let's create two new projects actually. We can create a first is staging. Okay, we can just generate a new password for it. Okay, and we need to store it somewhere. Staging DB password. Okay, now let us also create a new project that will be prod. Okay, and we are generating a new password for it as well. Okay, here is the prod DB password, just need to note it down. Okay. Now we have our two projects ready. Table editor, let's create a new table somewhere inside the staging DB. First table URL is for now confirm. Okay, I created at first table. Okay, now we need to open VS Code. Open folder, desktop development, let's create CICD staging. Okay, now we need to run Supabase in it. Okay, so in order to do this, the Supabase should be installed on your local machine. In order to install Supabase, you need to have the Docker configured. So then you can just brew install Supabase. This, since it is already installed, it will give some prompt. So this, as it is already installed, we are good to go. We need to start Supabase in it. Okay, that Supabase is already started. Now we just need to create two action file.github. Okay, flows, done. Let's create a new file, Supabase DB.yaml, and for second one pipeline.yaml. Okay, finish copy the content of this. This is not DB, and the pipeline is this. Okay, so here we have the pipeline and here we have the Supabase DB. Okay, so we can just walk through this code. So it is in the pipeline. When will it run? When there is an update on the master branch. It has the permission to write. Why the permission to write? Basically it is later that I will be able to explain later. Mainly it is for the committing purposes. Okay, now we are running this workflow. Secrets are inherited, secrets which are okay. Supabase DB sync has permission to write, Ubuntu latest, and Supabase CLI. So here we will be installing Supabase CLI. Then we will be creating a diff between the current schema that is stored on this repo with the staging DB. Okay, then we will be committing that migration file which is generated, and simply will be pushing the migration to the prod. Okay, we just now need to publish it to GitHub, make it let's make it public. Okay, done. Here we have this. Okay. Open on GitHub. The secrets, we need to set up the environment variable. Actions. No. Okay. New repo secret. So what will be the name of the secret? Name first name is staging DB URL. Okay, where we will be getting this staging DB URL. We need to use this session pooler IPv4. I tried to do it with the IPv6. It was creating a lot of problems. Okay, here we are. Here. Staging DB password. Here is the password. Put the password here. Okay. This is our second. What is our second? This is the prod DB URL. New repository secret. Prod DB URL. Secret. Staging. No. Make it prod. Done. Connection. Ding. Session pooler. Copy. Okay. Okay. Add secret. Okay. Let us now rerun this workflow. So I can show you the current structure of the schema. Here is the staging DB. Staging DB has only one table, that is first. Okay, it doesn't have anything much. Okay, and the prod is empty. There are no tables here. Okay, let us rerun the job. Since this might have failed because of the there were no secrets present up until now. Rerun the jobs. There should be nothing inside the migrations. Okay, correct. So the job has run. Now the table is visible inside the prod. Okay, and inside our CICD thing there should be a migrations folder and a new migration should have been created. Let's create a new table. Second table. Okay, and we can rerun the pipeline. Actions, request actions, just commit, go back here, rerun all times. Okay, BBC. Okay, there's something wrong here. Okay, so there is some, I think, problem with the migration. Like it created a second migration that was of the same file. So let us just delete that and see how it's happening. Okay, so I have just deleted the second migration which was created, and let us rerun the pipeline and see why. Hopefully it should not repeat that. Oh fuck, I created a second table inside prod. No, this we never create a table inside prod. Just delete this table. to staging DB, the table will be created inside the staging DB. Actions. Let's rerun the job. So what I did inside the first, in between the first and the second job run was that somehow this interface had created two same migration files. Okay, load diff. Okay, so this is the same migration file that was created inside the first migration. So I don't know why this got created the second time the same file, so I had just deleted this migration file. Maybe it was due to some concurrency things with GitHub, like when it checked out the code, the file was not available. That might be the issue. Okay, so now that the job is successful, let's see, first and third table are created inside the prod environment. Okay, first third are created. Let's do this once more just for the sake of testing. Let's create a new table, fourth, and let us also delete the third table. Okay, delete the third table. Now let's rerun the pipeline again and see what happens. Okay, now hopefully should also be working. So here is the prod, first and fourth are there, and in the staging first and fourth are there. So we are good. Cool, very good. Thank you.